Your S925 ring is fake. S925 is a stamp usually found on silver rings claimed to be made from high-quality silver. But the stamp is not an evidence that the ring is sterling silver. The internet is filled with lots of articles from various websites and online stores that claim S925 signifies sterling silver. Even ChatGPT says the stamp, S925, indicates that the ring is made of 92.5% silver. But this is actually false. The S925 stamp on the inner side of the band does not confirm the silver content. True solid sterling silver does not have an S before the 925. S925 is usually a product of China or India and largely consists of an item made of copper and other materials, often cheaper and highly toxic cadmium, covered in what may well be sterling silver, which in itself is an alloy often containing copper and other non-toxic metals. This might sound all gibberish to you. Same way it did to me when I contacted a reliable source, a traditional silversmith. You see, there are lots of contradictory information online about the S925 ring. I even came across one article that said real sterling silver can turn green. It unequivocally does not. If it actually turns green, it is an indicative of an unusually high copper content, meaning not sterling. If you're planning to get a real sterling silver ring or you want to find out if yours is real, here's what to look out for. Look for markings or stamps on the silver. A silver object that is to be sold commercially is, in most countries, stamped with one or more silver hallmarks indicating the purity of the silver, the mark of the manufacturer or silversmith, and other markings to indicate date of manufacture and additional information about the piece. International sellers of silver will stamp silver as 925, 900, or 800. These numbers indicate the level of purity of the silver. Sterling silver has a purity of 92.5% or higher. Another way to find out is via the magnet test. Hold a magnet up to it, but not the clasp. Magnets are drawn to iron, and real silver jewelry should not have any iron in it, with one exception. Clasps will often have a steel spring in them and can attract the magnet. Smell it. Yep. The odor test. Know how a handful of coins smells. Your silver jewelry should not smell like that. Sterling silver is odorless. If you can smell sulfur or a distinct metallic fragrance, then it is not sterling silver. The item could be silver-plated, but a scent indicates that it is not made entirely of sterling silver. Another way to find out is the ice test. Silver is an excellent conductor for heat, and it will become cold very quickly and melt the ice so fast it'll look like it is heated up. This works especially well if you have a piece you know is silver or a piece you know isn't silver next to it and put ice on both at the same time. It's like a fun little race. If the piece gets cold all over very quickly, it very likely is silver. Polish it with a new polishing cloth. Polishing the silver item is a very good indicator of its authenticity. Rust or a lack of oxidation indicates that the item is made of a different material from silver. Real silver will turn the cloth black. Meanwhile, some items may be silver-plated, meaning they are covered with a layer of real silver. Does the item have flakes that reveal a different metal underneath? Can you scratch it with your fingernail and see another material below it? If so, the item is plated with silver but is not sterling silver.